Now folks, last week saw the country witness an ugly public gun possession drama or standoff between Mombasa Governor Nkaissery Joho on one side versus Interior Cabinet Secretary Joseph Olenku and former Mombasa County Commissioner Nelson Marwa on the other. Now, for that and more, we are taking a closer look and keeping them honest. First of all, I don't see the reason or a real need for Governor Joho to own up to 3 guns. I mean, one should just be enough. Especially for a guy who was already being guarded by a record 15 police officers. Despite that, the mere fact that Governor Joho's guns were licensed by the same government means that they are indeed legal. So, it started off like this.
Kwa hivyo asitutishe mimi na Joho. Eti tumeongoza ushindi kule Malindi, watu babaishi, ili tuwafuate wao. Hakuna siku hata moja Governor Kingi ataenda Jubilee. Ngoja tupambane kidemokrasia siku ya kura. Lakini sahihi msitutishe. Sasa wewe leo wachukua askari wangu wote. Tena you've got the audacity to lie. Atatowapunguza walikuwa wengi. Let me tell you, wachukue wote, sitaki askari.
And then things quickly further escalated into this.
Lakini nataka niseme nina uchungu. Na kama leo haki ni hii, wa Kenya jitayarisheni, mwaka wa 2017 hakutokuwa na uhuru wa kupiga kura katika nchi yetu.
The government now says it will by all means disarm the Mombasa governor, whom it accuses of crossing the red line and daring the government.
Ilani ametumiwa. Sasa hiyo kitu inaitwa red line kwa Kiingereza.
Yes. Sasa hiyo kitu inaitwa red line kwa Kiingereza. Oh. He seems to be unsure about the word, but he's using it anyway. Oh man. Okay. Sorry, General. Excuse my bad interruption habit. Please go on.
You return the gun, and by this time, if you don't, the law will take its course. You can't challenge the government. Hata kama wewe ni nani. And more so when General Nkaissery is in charge of security.
Oh yes, and more so when General Nkaissery is in charge of security, or should I call it security, or whatever, man, because it doesn't really matter. So the red line that the General is talking about here doesn't seem to be a real red line. Apparently, the red line that he's talking about here is General Nkaissery himself, and Joho just seems to have crossed that red line. So, what do you plan to do next, Mr. General?
First of all, we will investigate him first for refusing to surrender a privileged license. You know, when you are given a license to hold a gun, is a privilege from the government. You actually, the government is privileging you to own a gun. Because you are not supposed to own a gun, because the government is providing you with security.
Okay, first of all, how the hell do you investigate somebody for refusing to surrender a license? Secondly, it is not a privilege to own a gun in Kenya. In fact, it is the constitutional right for every law-abiding citizen who needs and can afford one legally. Third, most Kenyans will agree that with the ever-rising cases of insecurity, including the unfortunate killing of former Kabete MP George Mushai, Kenyans are not really assured of their security from the government. And there was no one more agreeing with this other than your boss and His Excellency, President Uhuru Kenyatta himself.
The police should have done something, yes, if they were there. Are the police going to be everywhere? No matter how much we do, there will never be one policeman for every citizen in this republic. It's not possible. Let us not cheat each other.
Yes, General, and I hope you are listening to your boss. And the President is right. Let's not cheat each other. And more so, let's not Nkaissery cheat us. But in a rather unexpected or expected, obviously, turn of events, the governor managed to score a major victory by pulling a first one on the General.
The High Court has barred the Interior Secretary Joseph Nkaissery from arresting Mombasa Governor Ali Hassan Joho or withdrawing his guns.
Boom, boom, boom. Oof, that must be a tough one for the General. Now, the chest-thumping General Nkaissery had just announced to the whole world that Mr. Joho was not more powerful than the government. And by the government, he just means himself. Now, he had also said that by 2 p.m., if the governor failed to turn in his guns, then he was going to get arrested. Sorry, General, but by that court order alone, the governor now seems more stronger and smarter than you. You know, and one thing that the likes of Nkaissery forget is that the government is of the people and by the people. The people are not of the government or for the government. So, quite frankly, this incident did nothing else other than embarrassing the good general and leaving him with a stinking rotten egg on his face. And to draw away the bad attention from this Governor Joho fiasco, the good general cleverly decided to let loose of a lion in city cabanas along Mombasa Road in Nairobi just to draw attention away from this thing. Oh yeah, wala la 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 la. Unbelievable. This guy is a genius. And trust me, the trick worked. So, in conclusion, here's my 2 cents. I have to give credit to the general for ever since he took over the Ministry of Interior. Other than the ugly Garissa University attack, other terrorist attacks have been scaled down significantly. Nonetheless, this is the same minister who embarrassed the president by aborting his international trip or flight in April last year. It is the same minister who bungled the rescue mission of the Garissa University terrorist rescue attack mission. It is the same minister who ordered or presided over the arbitrary arrest of journalists who were reporting of corruption cases in his ministry. It is the same minister who ordered that President portraits be displayed in all public and private businesses despite the fact that there is no law which requires the same. It is the same minister who recently ordered withdrawal of Governor Joho's guns despite the fact that constitutional powers does not guarantee him or give him authority and powers to do the same. Mr. Nkaissery, I am afraid that it's becoming a common practice for you to make a fool of yourself and embarrass yourself, the president, and the government by your unthoughtful actions. And by the way, you're starting to make your former predecessor at the Interior Ministry, one Mr. Joseph Olelenku, look like a mad genius. And that is our report.